Oh, there's something.
Oh, there, it just came from the back of the tree.
Hear him calling?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the Carolina wren. Ooh.
What is it?
Ooh, it looks like a black and white warbler. There's a bunch of them. This will wake everyone up. See the chickadee right down there?
13-year-old Jessie Huth is not a typical teenager.
Mockingbird.
See the
Mockingbird.
While it's usually the parents who drag the kids outdoors, today this bird-watching phenom has brought his mom along to take part in his favorite outdoor pursuit.
It's preening itself. It's cleaning. There's always birds everywhere, and you never know what kind of bird is going to pop up right behind you.
Birding has given us a chance to do something together.
Jessie and Jackie are among the millions of Texans caught up in the feathered frenzy of birding.
Oh, pileated woodpecker. Texas is a good place to start birding because there are more species of birds documented in the state of Texas than any other state in the country. And we have several species, about 40 birds, that are occurring nowhere else in the U.S. So if you want to see things like plain chachalaca or Altamira oriole or green jay, you come to Texas to see those birds.
Oh, he's different.
Yeah,
He's something different. What is that?
Ah, it looks like an eye ring and a pale face. Oh, that's a ruby-crowned kinglet. See?
While Jessie explains the field marks of the ruby-crowned kinglet to Mom, let's review some of the basic equipment you'll need to get started. First and foremost, it's kind of tough to find the birds without binoculars. The price range starts at around $50 on the low end to well over $1,000 for top of the line. Learning how to use them effectively can take a little practice.
If you spot a bird, you don't want to look away from the bird and then start looking all around in your binoculars, because chances are you won't find that same bird. What you want to do is look right at the bird and bring the binoculars right up to your eyes while you're still looking at the bird, and the bird should be right in that field of view.
The other must-have item is a field guide. Most birders prefer those with painted pictures as opposed to photographs.
Paintings are a lot better because the artist does a lot of homework trying to get the one image to be the fitting image for the bird.
What was that?
A red bill, that'd be a Caspian.
Texas is a big state, so when it comes to where to go birding, it may seem a bit intimidating.
Right in between the two trees.
Groups like the Audubon Society sponsor guided trips.
Okay, guys, look at that blue-headed vireo up there sitting on a tree branch.
And these field trips take place no matter the weather.
Well, I think winter is the best time for birding here. It's cooler. It's much more pleasant to go out. The trees, a lot of trees lose their leaves. The birds are much easier to see in the winter. Yeah, winter, I think, is a great time to go birding.
Boat tours can take birders to more remote destinations.
You got two whooping cranes right straight out there in that marsh, and the other one is in there somewhere. Okay, keep your cameras on these. They're going to fly across the bow of the boat. I knew they were going to do it. Take those pictures.
The best bang for the birding buck might be Texas Parks and Wildlife's trail maps.
Texas Parks and Wildlife really wanted to help the nature tourists that were coming to Texas and the people that already lived here identify what sites throughout the state of Texas you could go to see a diversity of wildlife.
62 Prospect Park.
Prospect Park over here.
We now have the birding and the wildlife trail maps so that people can go and buy these maps for the region of Texas they're going to visit or that they live in, and they can go see hundreds of birding hotspots and wildlife hotspots throughout the region.
The Great Texas Wildlife Trails cover almost the entire state.
Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning?
Along the Coastal Birding Trail is one of the premier birding destinations in the United States, the World Birding Center at Benson Rio Grande Valley State Park.
Uh-oh, he flew while I was telling y'all where he was. He was on the trunk.
All birders from across the continent come here to see about 50 species of birds that only occur right down here in the southern tip of Texas and no place else north of Mexico.
And then they say this really cool song. It goes, hip, 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 hooray! That's a paraki.
A tram takes visitors on a tour of the park.
You're taking pictures, aren't you?
Yeah. Bird blinds tucked under native trees and shrubs provide perfect photo opportunities.
Oh, that's the javelina, green jays. What else have we got?
One of the things that's really good about birding here is they've got these feeders set out, and the birds are here anyway, but they get drawn to the feeders and the water features. Whether they're little children or people who are in wheelchairs, the blinds here are handy for everybody.
I like the way that snag is right at the very end down there.
Yeah, right. It's a perfect perch. It's a perfect natural perch.
And a new 2-story high hawk tower provides excellent opportunities for all birders.
One of them was calling from someplace across the Resaca.
Oh, wow.
The peregrine falcon getting up here and flying toward us now.
But you don't have to travel to South Texas to see birds.
Oh, look up there. Look up there in the wing dome. There's a Carolina chickadee.
For Walt and Jane Brown, the birds come to them.
Most mornings, we'll have our coffee out here in the backyard, and you'd never know you're in the middle of the city. We sit here and watch the birds come in, watch the butterflies wake up. It's just a wonderful way to start a day.
I'm so glad to see that the butterflies are coming back in.
Oh, look at the white-winged doves. They are really coming in for their afternoon feeding. They are pigs.
8 years ago, the Browns started a wildscape in their backyard, planting native shrubs, ground cover, and flowers.
When we moved here, we had 2 kinds of birds, mockingbird and grackle. And in 8 years with plants and providing water, we now have counted 74 different species that have come into our yard.
This is a very healthy plant.
Native plants are probably the lowest maintenance plants. A little pruning. When we first put them in, I watch them and water them if they need it. After that, they're on their own.
This is something I never thought was possible. Look at this. Look what we have here. We've created a habitat so the butterflies will lay their eggs. They'll hatch out into caterpillars and form new butterflies after the chrysalis stage. Until we started this type of landscaping, I never thought this was possible. You hear a lot about development destroying habitat. Well, by putting in a few plants, you can actually just change the habitat and provide for the wildlife.
It's a wonderful thing to have all these birds coming to your house. You don't have to go see them, they come to see you.
It can be birding in a backyard or out on a trail. Wherever you are, birding connects you with the natural world.
I think that's really the core of it. It opens your eyes to so many other parts of nature and what's around us and what we have to be thankful for. You know, the beauty of this country.
Oh, there's a flock of something flying up there. Every trip's a new adventure, new birds, and it's just great to be out in the field and see the birds.
There's no way better to appreciate the outdoors than going birding. I mean, it's everything.
A lot of good birds.